This underwater concert is a unique way to raise money. How did it come about?
Music, a beautiful song that Mick Lavage and I wrote together, and really just inspired to do some really out-of-the-box productions and wanting to captivate people's imaginations and bring the ocean to people who are landlocked in regional towns across Australia. And so it's a way that it's a 360 installation, an hour and a half experience that will travel for the next 3 years through in an 80-foot dome and be set up for 2 weeks at a time, 3 weeks depending on the size of the town, and it has an educational component, so it gets a way for marine biologists to go right into the schools and adopt a coral species. Great Barrier Reef Legacy has created a very innovative program to bring and save coral species, and with a coral bank, an international coral bank, partnering with other NGOs around the world to save coral species from the bleaching events that have been happening. And so that, along with cooling the reef and repairing the gullies and the topsoil that runs off into the Great Barrier Reef. So bringing NGOs together and raising small bits of money and change to basically take care of these problems that can be solved in 3 years' time.
Oh, it's just fascinating, and good on you for creating that awareness. I mean, you've said you're going to play some of those greatest hits, but you'll also be playing some new music. So tell us about some of your upcoming albums.
So I have a new album called It's All a Beautiful Noise, and the music that I sing 4 songs under the water. I think 5 songs actually under the water, and they're magnificent. And when you hear this music, you'll understand how it works so perfectly under the water. I had custom speakers built for me, so at the frequency whales hear at, and so it will actually travel to them. They'll be able to hear the music, and a $20,000 bubble helmet, which allows me to actually sing underwater. That
was the point that I was coming to, because for a minute I'm like, are you a mermaid, Toni Childs? Because I did not know how this was going to happen. So you've got a bubble helmet, and there's a microphone in that helmet, and that's how you're singing under the water. So you're getting oxygen.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
That's right. Yeah, you should have a photo of what we did last year. It was the first successful underwater concert last year in July, and we go out with the Mickeys with Dr. Dean Miller of Great Barrier Reef Legacy, and 4 cameramen, and we'll be filming that and other places. So this year we're getting all of our footage for the dome.
Amazing.
And it's called Reef 360.
Reef 360.
Cool.
Got it.
Now, tell me, because we've spoken to you before, but it's been a while. So tell folks at home who didn't know you were living here why you decided to leave your home in the US and set up stumps here in Australia in 2012.
Well, I was living on the beautiful island of Kauai, Hawaii, and I was working on an album called Citizens of the Planet, which comes out at the end of this decade, and it's a 3D mapping show. And so that's 2 hours of animation and music and storytelling, and It's All a Beautiful Noise is also that. And you can't do that from a remote island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And we really needed to figure out, do we go back to the U.S. mainland, or do we come here? And so the decision was to come here.
Well, we're so glad you did, and we will easily
adopt you. And now I'm a permanent resident.
We've adopted you. That's all
Thank you. I'm applying for my citizenship.
So good.
That's great.
Well, Toni, look, good luck with singing underwater and the big bubble helmet. I can't wait to see it. It's great to have you on the show as always.